Yo, what's good with y'all, man? How you doing? Out here, trying to like, at my leisure time and at the same time bang these videos for y'all, man. You feel me? So my isolated dudes, my people who are isolated, man, I have some for y'all, man. Stick around to the end and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you can, and also follow me on TikTok, fellas. Man, isolation is some very very sweet. I've come to realize, you feel me being isolated for this long is something I love, I enjoy. Man, like I can't even explain it to you guys how sweet isolation is. And I feel like for every dude, not to say that I'm despising women, women inclusive, every person who really want to get serious with their life, I feel like you need, you know, um, that time to, like kind of, just be by yourself, not allow, every, one to have access to you, and work on the things that you really wanna see yourself in the near future. You feel me? Yeah. So isolation, man, is a very good thing. It's just that as human beings, we brought up being fed these bullshit lies that you need to socialize. You need to always have people around you. You need to always kick in with who, and you need to always hang out with your family and all that. You feel me? But nothing really grows in the in that in the comfort of the crowds for the most part. You feel me? Nothing out here that has ever really come out of the crowd, as in you kicking in with the crowd, you hanging out with people all the fucking time. You feel me? Unfortunately, it just don't work like that. You feel me? Yeah, but isolation, man, it's a very very good space to like take time and just do your thing in a sense. You feel me? And in that isolation stage, you get to cultivate a lot of ideas. You feel me? You not having everybody kicking with you like that, you get to buy time to actually cultivate your hobbies. You feel me? You can buy that very time to look into a lot of things that excite you. You feel me? And also your passion in a sense. You feel me? Yeah. So isolation is a very good thing, man, if you if you isolate the right way, I would say. You feel me? It's a very very good thing. It's a very sweet thing. I'm relating to you guys out of experiences. I've been there for quite some time. You feel me? Coming to probably like 8 years or so, being in isolation. Enjoying my solitude. You feel me? Um, I've come to a conclusion, man. It's one of the best decisions I feel like I've ever made in my life. Like me being able to isolate and start working on my, my fucking, dreams, and putting goals in place, and trying to like get my vision from ground up in a sense. You feel me? Yeah. So I really push a conversation, yo, man. Figure out, time, or kind of like carve out time to isolate. You feel me? Just kicking, with yourself and only your own company in a sense. You feel me? And really like work on the things that you probably look back on and be thankful that you did isolate, you did do something, and you did capitalize on your time the right way in a sense. You feel me? Yeah. So isolation, man, it's everything. It's some that you can capitalize on to, like, grow a lot of stuff, you feel me, and get your vision, get your dream from ground up, and really, like, build your empire in a sense, you feel me, fellas. Yeah, so yo, I feel like you should at one point in your life, carve out that time to isolate, to, like, get out there and just be by yourself, travel to another place, by yourself, a new city by yourself. It kind of like builds confidence too, you feel me. Cause, like, I don't do all of that, you feel me. I've been to different parts of the world by myself, different countries by myself, and that kind of like build trust in me in a sense that I now can I now can literally get out there and just do shit by myself without needing nobody's approval or validation in a sense, you feel me. Yeah, so y'all need to look into isolation, man. It's one of the best things you can ever put in place, as far as getting your life in the best shape possible, you feel me, fellas. Yeah, thank you all for catching this one. Follow me on TikTok, subscribe, and leave a comment for me. Let me know what you guys think about these spiritual insights. I'm gonna see you in the next clip. Peace.